Hey guys, and welcome to the Blue Bridge, and welcome to my player ratings for our match, our 1-0 victory over Bournemouth yesterday. So let's get into it. So guys, before I get into the player rating, I forgot to mention yesterday, there's two things. First thing is the first time we've won a match after the international break since 2022. So well done on to the lads for that. And we got one better than we did last season against Bournemouth, where we drew 0-0 in the corresponding fixture. So we were 2 points better off with a victory. So those are the positives out of the way. So let's do the player ratings. Let's start with the goalkeeper, Sanchez. Fantastic. For me, it was out of him and Sancho for man of the match. Tight run thing. Some people would have Sanchez, some people would have Sancho, but for me, I'm giving Sanchez 8.5. Penalty save, but he was the one who sort of gave away the penalty. Him and Fofana gave away the penalty, but he made amends with the penalty save, and he made some other vital saves in the game. His kicking wasn't too bad. He didn't give me any scary moments yesterday, so he gets an 8.5 for me. Right, the right back yesterday, due to injuries, was Disassi, and disaster for me. Another disastrous performance from Disassi as a right back. And the worst thing was that time when he failed to communicate with Fofana, and he just let the Bournemouth player walk straight past him, and it was lucky that we didn't concede. And it was better when he went off, actually, because he didn't really contribute anything to the game. So I'm sorry, he's only going to be getting a 4.5 for me after yesterday's performance. Left back, Cucurella did some good things and some okay. You know, he was up against Semedo, for the Bournemouth danger man. Didn't really give him a lot of freedom there, but he was moving forward quite a lot yesterday. But I don't know. I'll give him a 6. It was not brilliant. It was just okay. So yeah, he gets a 6 for me. Next up, we have Fofana. As I said, some people said he was poor. I thought he was okay, but he did have a couple of dodgy moments. The one giving away the penalty, the one where there's a lack of communication between him and Tosin. So for me, he gets again. I'll give him a 6. Colwill, I thought was excellent yesterday. He was really good. Showed a bit of leadership qualities in there as well. Ball breaking passes, good in defence, strong commanding performance, and wrongfully booked for a fantastic tackle, which led to a Bournemouth free kick. And for that, yesterday I thought he deserved an 8 out of 10. Then I'm moving into the midfield area, and I'm moving on to Vega. Vega, bought as a left back stroke midfielder. Yesterday he was steady-ish, but he's not a Lavia. He's not an Enzo Fernandez. He's not even an Okwachuku for me. And he's still got a lot of learning in his game. He may come good, but he's still inexperienced. And for me, he just probably between a 5.5 and a 6. What should I give him? I'll give him a 5.5. Give him a 5.5. Yeah. Caicedo I thought was excellent at putting out fires. I mentioned it in my match review yesterday, and I thought that he showed up. He stepped up in the midfield when they needed someone, a commander, a general. And again, I thought he was quite good. So for that, I'm giving Caicedo an 8. Right, further upfield now. If we start on the first wing, where we had Pedro Neto. I don't think Neto, wasn't the best of games. He started off brightly for the first 5-10 minutes, and then he finally faded a little bit after that. probably still issues with his fitness. He was substituted at half time. So for me, I'm giving him a 5. In the middle of the park, Cole Palmer, I did mention yesterday, he just looked slightly off his game yesterday. He wasn't his normal influential self. One or two decent bits of play, but in the main, I don't think that it was the best of Cole Palmer. So for that reason, I'm giving him a 5.5. Then Madueke, I don't know, I'm not sure whether it's the fact that he played for England and he's still, on a high since then. Sometimes you come back and put in a brilliant performance. Sometimes it's a bit of a downer. Yesterday he had a bit of a downer, a bit of an average performance. And I did say after his hat-trick against Wolverhampton Wanderers that I want to see some consistent performances. And yesterday wasn't one of the better performances from Madueke, apart from one run where we put in Nicholas Jackson when I think Nicholas Jackson was slightly offside. That's the only good thing I think he did in that half. And for that reason, I'm giving him a 5. Then you had up front Nicholas Jackson. Difficult day for him yesterday. A couple of shots where he hit the target. On one was offside, one where he hit the target. Could he have done better? Probably. There's a couple of chances we didn't anticipate where the ball was going to be. Some say it was a bit unlucky, but maybe if he had held his run, there was one where I think it was a pullback by Sancho, and he just held his run a bit. He could have, but he ran past the ball. He didn't anticipate what was going to go on, and he missed out on that chance. So for me, it wasn't a great day for Nicholas Jackson, and he's getting a 5 from me as well. So on to the substitutions now. Sancho came on at the start of the second half. Oozed confidence. It was a very good debut for him, and he even got the fans singing his name right at the end. He created the assist for the goal, and he showed a lot of invention, a lot of great passes between the lines, and good close control as well. So for me, it was a tight run thing between him and Sanchez for the man of the match. But I know it's only a half, but I'm giving him a 9, and he's getting my man of the match for yesterday's performance. And then we had the João Felix. João Felix, one brilliant touch from a pass from Colwell. Fantastic touch, but he's a bit too light on the ball, lightweight on the ball. He's brushed off the ball a little bit too easy. Wasn't as influential as he has done when he first came out for Chelsea. I just thought he was average. So I'm going to give him a 5.5. And who else did we have? I'm trying to think who else came on. Listen, Cuckoo scored a goal. He's only on for 9-10 minutes, but what he did in that 9-10 minutes, that's just power, the pace, the composure, the box presence that he showed in that little spell. He's getting a 7 for me. Not just because he scored a goal, but for all the other little attributes that he brings to the game. Oh yeah, the other one was Tosin as well. Tosin, I thought once he came on and we moved Fofana to the right back role, Tosin into the centre back role, I thought we looked a bit more assured. He was quite composed in the back line, gave us a little bit more control there, and good winning all the balls in the air as well. Good use of the ball. So I thought he did well when he came on, and he's going to get a 7 for me. So, and finally, two more ratings I'm going to do. Maresca, I'll give him a 6.5. I thought he was outclassed a bit tactically by Ariboa. Is that their manager? I think, yeah. So by the Bournemouth manager. So, but credit goes to him for the substitutions. Although, as I said, the Nkuku one for me could have been done earlier, but he was vindicated with what he did. He got the victory, and brave enough to bring on Sancho when he did at the start of the second half. And the substitutions were made kind of at the right time, as I said, apart from, for me, the Nkuku one. So yeah, he gets a 6.5. And I'm going to be rating the referee. I'm going to rate him a -10. I'm sorry. Woeful, disgusting, terrible refereeing. 18 yellow cards in there. I saw a foul. I was watching the Newcastle, just been watching the Newcastle Wolves game. Saw a foul by Livramento. I don't think he got a ticket for that. And, it was worse than at least 14 or 15 of those incidences got a yellow card in yesterday's match. Anthony Taylor's not fit to referee any game of football. Wish they could kick him out of the football. And what's he doing? How's he our top referee? How's he refereeing international games is beyond me. So a -10 for him. And I'm not exaggerating when I give him that mark. So guys, do you agree with any of my ratings, or would you rate anyone higher, lower? Let me know in the comment section below. So don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notification that you're notified every time I make a new video. So take care. Bye-bye.